To say I've been feeling a little all over the place is an understatement. I have 3 Instagram pages that I manage and try to create content for, as well as this YouTube channel, Etsy shop, and several blogs. Plus, did I mention I have a 9 to 5? I wouldn't say I'm feeling burned out, but just feeling a little bit overwhelmed as my to-do list gets larger and larger. So today, I invite you to plan September with me, and let's get into how I plan to reset the rest of the year. Hope you enjoy. I feel like a school teacher sitting here with my laptop in my dining area. But guys, it's time to reel it in. I've had a bit of an off August, mid-July-ish, and I think it's about time that we reel ourselves in. If you are with me and you're ready to get the next few months in order, reset for September with me. Let's start a fresh new month on the right path, and let's continue that on to the end of the year. So I'm really just going to show you what I do to reset myself with Notion and the applications I use, what projects I'm working on. I'm going to show you me planning September out, all the things in this very informational video. So if you're ready to reset, come on and reset with me. So let's start off with, I'm going to look at the camera up there and also what I'm looking at currently. So you're gonna see me look both ways. So let's start off with what I've got going on or what goals I want to accomplish for the rest of the year. And what I like to do with that is, so what I'm doing now is I am pulling up my Trello board with my big picture strategy. And what I like to do with that here is I like to go over, usually every quarter, I usually do this, but as I mentioned before, I am a bit all over the place. So what I have in my Trello board is actually my goals for the year as far as business is concerned. So I don't keep my personal stuff in my Trello board. So I have my 4 quarters, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, the goals and stuff like that. So we're still in quarter 3, and I don't even remember if I wrote anything here. As you can see, I did not. So we're gonna work on some September goals and things that I want to accomplish for September. For August, and that was actually supposed to happen on the 26th, which I did, and I put dates even though the date has passed. Today's the 28th, Sunday the 28th, but I like to check things off because I'm a weirdo, so I like to have it and then check it off. I'm not gonna go back into August because we're resetting here. We just, August went by with all cray and we're just gonna start all over. For September, I want to look into hiring a VA And my first set of stickers, I want them to be for Halloween. Whew, got a lot to do there. YouTube, let's go ahead and do create 4 to 5 videos. Actually create 6 to 7 videos, including some 5-minute Fridays. Instagram, then for YouTube growth, I want to try to get to 1,000 followers this month. So wish me luck. That's not something that you can kind of control, but with the amount of videos that I want to put out and the quality and all of that, hopefully it'll get me there. For Instagram, I want to, the only thing I'm going to put is make sure I plan my Instagram content for the week every Friday. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like that as far as that. I don't think I have any new projects besides promote a Facebook ad for designers toolkit free business finder, so I can get more people onto that email list. And right now that's all I can think of. Obviously I'm going to go ahead and, you know, work on this as it goes on. So in my Notion, I use every day, and that's really my plan for the day, as well as my reminders app. My reminders are like stupid things like do laundry, you know, little basic stuff like that. But Notion houses, and I think I've showed this before, what I use Notion for is for my day-to-day plus my super huge business goals. So every day I go in here and I do one thing from personal, business, finances, and family, social. And then before I plan for the day, so I do this in the morning, so before I plan for the day, I ask myself, what will you do today for personal, business, finance, and family? So that's the question I ask myself. And the way I word it, when I plan this out, is I will, whatever behavior is at whatever time in whatever location. So for example, in this particular case, I say I will edit the 5-minute Friday video. It's gonna take me 1 hour at my desk, or I can put kitchen. Sometimes if I'm sitting here, I'll just put kitchen because the kitchen's right there. So I'm gonna mark that off, and then of course I put if it's moderate or anything like that. So my goals are broken down from life goals, 5-year goals, weekly goals, and then everyday goals or everyday actions. These are my weekly goals here, and then just every week I want to read and research, work out 4 to 5 times a week. So I take all of these weekly goals and break them down into daily goals and make sure that I touch on every one of these things that I want to accomplish. So from the weekly goals, again, it starts from life goals, 5-year goals, weekly, and then today. So I have my personal goals here as well as business. So I have my personal, to travel to 30 countries, the membership club, as far as business, YouTube at 1 million, 3 consistent one-on-one clients a month, and then my finances, family, you get it. And so that's broken down into life goals. Then we want to go into my 5-year goals. So out of that life goal, which is like this huge umbrella of things that I want to accomplish in my life, then I take that down into 5 years. So in 5 years, I want to be able to, out of those 30 countries, I want to at least have traveled to at least 3. So far so good, because I've traveled to Jamaica and Barcelona, or Spain, and now next year I'm going to Paris, France. So I'm going to do that. In the next 5 years, I am planning to live in London. So that should actually, it's a 5-year goal, but that goal is coming in 3 years. So as far as my membership, I want it steady at 100 plus members. The other one said over, I think it was 1,000, but that's my life goal. This is my 5-year. In 5 years, I want the membership club to kind of be at 100 plus. My YouTube at least at 100K. one consistent one-on-one client, my template shop, making 5+ sales a day, and so forth. And my finances, where I want to be with that. And then of course you just saw the weekly goals. So I break the 5-year goals into weekly goals. So this is what it looks like. So in order for me to hit my life goal to travel to 30 countries, plus my life goal to travel to 3 countries in 5 years, every week, in order to make that goal, I have to round off expenses in my capital, which is kind of like the round off rule thing. It's called like keep the change type of thing. In order to work on moving to London within the next 5 years, I have to work on different tasks and research and, you know, do my due diligence in putting my plan together for London. In order to get fit in 150, I have to work out 4 to 5 times a week. And again, all of this relates to my day-to-day. When I sit here and plan, I'm going to look at my personal. Okay, so my personal is to round off expenses to capital for traveling. What can I do today to accomplish that goal weekly? So in order for it to be available to round up, I have to either manually save or whatever into that traveling goal. So my next trip again is Paris. So every week I put in X amount of money, but every day I try to make conscious choices, like, okay, today I'm not going to spend money on Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever, or I'm not gonna go out and get my favorite coffee in the morning or things like that. So that's how I do those. And some of these are, I don't write them on the to-do list, I kind of check them off mentally. And at the end of the day, which I'm going to show you in the next screen, at the end of the day I do a daily check-in on how I think my goals went or my to-dos went for the day. If I accomplished not purchasing anything, not getting that DoorDash meal, I will actually check that in and write that and feel good about it. You know, it's kind of like a journal at the end of the night. So that's what I do. I'll do a weekly plan for what I want the business, where I want the business to be at. So it does say membership club promotion every single week. So out of that, then I sit down and I think every Sunday, I think of what can I do to promote the business this week. And so that does that, and that relates to the 5-year goal, which relates to the life goal, yada yada. You kind of get the picture. So this is my Notion plan, and I absolutely love it. I use it every single day, as well as my iPad, and you'll see what I am referring to. So what I wanted to show you is the projects that I'm working on at the moment. So then I just continue to, out of all the goals, kind of narrow this down to see which one is realistic, actually give it a date. And then of course this whole calendar and all of my dates will show up on my Google Calendar, which will obviously notify me every day when I make my plan. But I use Milano to kind of create different boards. I use it for my client projects as well as personal projects. And one of them is I'm trying to create a synergy board, and this is what that looks like for me. So I wanted to kind of, everything that I'm creating for my business, I want Khloé George, my name, to kind of be its own brand. And with that brand, it has all these different things. So for example, this is the brand, this would be about me specifically, and then this would be my YouTube, which my YouTube promotes the business, and then my passive income section, which is the template shop, the Etsy shop, the courses. Those are all the things that will create passive income for me. And then another branch of my business is to have the creative studio. This would be the more hands-on place, right? So this is the Designers Toolkit Club for interior designers. This is the planning community. So all of these things I have to manually update and do things to, and it's just something that I really want to do. So I have the creative studio right now that's only online, and with the things that I show on my Instagram, on my TikTok, things like that, that's going to turn in eventually into the physical creative studio, and then the plan for that. So this is one of the projects I'm really looking forward to kind of finishing up and cleaning up. I'm getting some advice from a creative coach to see what pointers that she can give me for that. So that's what I'm working. So right now I did 2 launches, which is the September fall stickers and the fall doodles, and then the daily check-in. I'm working on everyday stickers, and then here is where I put my ideas on things that I want to create. Like I want to create a self-care journal. This is the creative studio idea. And then once I'm working on it, this is the up next, and these are all my ideas. All the things that I think of, I kind of dump them in here. And then here's what I'm going to be working on next, and then these are actual launches. If I have the launches already and I know a date, then I'll put them in here. And once they are done and completed, I'll show you where it goes. So I have my little task I created. This is all done, right? And this was actually, like, I usually write a date that it is going to launch, but since this is in the past already, then I go ahead and move this, move it from this, which is my plan for my business. I move it into my business binder, and I call it a synergy map because I have so many moving pieces. So now I move that, I'm going to move that to the Etsy shop. So any products I have, once they're completed, they moved into that folder. And the point of that folder, and I'll show you that right now as well. So the only one right now that I'm working on, it was supposed to launch the 26th, but I decided 3 was enough. I'll save this for the next launch. And so if I go into my synergy board, I just moved over those launches which were completed. And this is a business binder, so this is where I keep everything. If I were to hire a VA, which I am, they'll know my contact information, all of my references, my workflows, and how I do things. Everything that's included in the Etsy shop is here, every single product. So descriptions, everything, when it launched, all of that is in here. It's kind of like a catalog list, if you will. Inventory list. If you have physical products, you can do this the same way. You take a picture of it, write your inventory. Here are all the memberships that are currently active, and then the courses that I have at the moment, and then my templates, any templates that I may have. These are the templates that are active in the shop, anything that I have running for free, social media things, links, affiliate testimonials, email sequences, and so forth. And then any type of money that I like to track my money, and I also do it in the business planner, that I make for digital planning. So those are the things I track there. The last project I'm working on is to really promote the Designers Toolkit Club Chat. And what this is for new interior designers and decorators to come together to ask questions. And I have a club that they have to pay $15 a month, which allows them to have even more things like free access to templates and articles and things that will help their business grow. But this is just for them to ask questions. So I created this last Friday, or yeah, this past Friday I should say. And it's just again for them to come in here. They can ask specific questions if they need ideas or feedback on something. I promote new items that I may have available for them. Whether it's free or it's paid, they can get ideas from that. I just made a section for design business trends, and of course I can go live in here. So I'm really loving that. So that's a big project I am working on at the moment. And then my other big project is to try to get back to my quarterly goals. So because I didn't write anything for July or August, I want to really focus on my September goals for yeah, that's about it. And then you saw my personal goals, and then I'm going to show you how I do my personal goals within my planner, within my digital planner. So we're going to turn the camera around for that one. I hope you guys can see that it's raining outside, so it's a little bit dark in here. This was last week's spread. I just did a to-do list because I had tons and tons of things to do, so I literally just did that and still haven't finished that up. This is just going to be like wanting to get back on focus, wanting to do a reset. This is what this video is about. So I'm going to do I'm not going to do an August overview, which usually I do at the end of the month. So at the end of the month, I do a monthly check-in, kind of like what went right for the month. This is a template, so you can always get it. It just has things like in progress, what worked. But because I am getting back on track, I am all over the place, we're not gonna necessarily do that today. Today we're going to do a goals for the month. I'm gonna pull in my monthly check-in. No, I'm gonna pull in my new month overview, and I'm gonna pull in September. And I'm going to not decorate. We're going to keep this very, very simple. I'm going to use orange because, you know, September. Is that too orangey? Let's do that. So what important dates I have? So as of now, September 4th would be my daughter's birthday. So I jot down everything I want to do, and then I go into, again, decorating it. But as you saw with the other screen, I do my business goals in Trello. And then my monthly reset or overview, I do it in here. And I just write. I don't make this, usually I don't make this very pretty. I may put like a little decorative thing, but really that's it. So the daughter's birthday, I don't remember anything else that's coming up. So we're going to do the 23rd. The 23rd, I have a cruise. So the things I want to learn, I'm going to put Adobe XD. I'm going to put, I want to learn more Procreate. So I want to take a few courses. So these things I want to go ahead and schedule. Adobe XD, I took it, but I want to learn more. So I just put it back on here, Procreate. And I don't think there's anything else I want to learn. Oh, I do. I want to learn SEO marketing. Okay, so things I want to buy. I want to buy new skincare. I want to buy, let me see, for my business. I don't think I need anything else. But I want new skincare. And I want...
1 hour later.
I can't think of anything to buy. Now the places I want to go to Amelia Island, Florida. I would say on a cruise, but I'm already going. But hey, I still want to go on a cruise. And nothing else that I can think of. So we're gonna jump on over to my top priorities this month. Priorities is to get back into my workouts. Again, you can use this template however you like. If you want to make this all pretty, go ahead. Let me see if I even have a month where it actually looks pretty. April, I didn't even finish it all completely. There's so many pages that I have to clean up. It's crazy. May, I did it just, I mean, not May, June. I just kind of wrote it the same way. I think at some point I was like, you know what, I'm not wanting to make this pretty anymore. I just wanted to make this functional. So a task list. I don't have anything specific as far as task. So as you can see, I'm just taking what my top priorities are and kind of making it in more of a task list. Let's see. Oh, things to buy. I do have things to buy. Mail labeling machine. And I need to buy the mailers for stickers. Okay, so that's that. Finished book of quotes, schedule XD course, and finished book of quotes. So for the book of stickers, I just have to purchase labels and mailers. And these tasks go into my reminders app. And then what am I working towards? I'm working towards this month getting back on track, promoting the DT Club and opening physical sticker shop, which once I do this, once I open my physical sticker shop, I have to change the name of my Etsy shop because it says digital print shop. And then remember to just keep on going. See, now I have a base. I can come back here and kind of fill it out as I go along, because again, I don't remember from the 4th to the 23rd. I have no idea what I have in between then. So those are my top priorities, my task list. I can do create 4 digital sticker packs, sticker collections. I'm gonna do Halloween, and I'm going to do everyday icons. Okay, so that's that. And then of course I'm going to I'm gonna save decorating September layout for another video, because you guys, I always do it for you guys, so I'll do that in another video. This video is way too long already. So that is what I'm gonna do for September. You have been on a massive journey with me today, but I'm so glad that you came along to reset my month with me, to reset hopefully what's going to take me to the end of this year, finish out the quarter strong, hopefully finish out the year strong. I am going to do a quarterly reset coming up soon. That's going to take us from October into December and kind of plan out with you guys again. So if you like this video and you want to see the quarterly reset, please give it a thumbs up. Please make sure to share this with someone who is in need of motivation to reset themselves, their business, their life. Because as you know, this channel is all about inspiring you to create the life and business that you want. So continue to show up for me. I'll show up for you. I'm here every Tuesdays with a new video, whether it's tech, whether it's productivity, whether it's planning. We do it all here on this channel on Creatively Khloé. So thank you again for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again next Tuesday.